Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Metcalf, the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nix now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And the timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
Steelers, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. start on the ground. He can work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, sack. Back to 60, back to 60.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Metcalf, the motion man. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Man in motion, heading left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That is not going to do it. Tried to fight off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. To throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. They'll give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing now on third and long. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Ready? Ready? Hot.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A first down throw for Nix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready?
On second down, it's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team up for the extra point. It's up and good. The Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Bombers, ready? Captain. Chill.
Throwing. Mix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco leading. Corey, 17.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Back to throw is Nix. Now he'll air one out. He's got it inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 95 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Dave Barron is there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 19, 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Brian Moore. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Broncos' 43-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, my son!
Off the play fake, here's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is T.J. Watt taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Second down. Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, my son! Hey! Captain.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to air this one out. And this falls incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 3rd down, they need 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We can diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He gets free. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 19, 19.
Metcalf, the motion man. He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one, Scott. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Captain. Joe.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. The success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
Throwing again from his own end zone. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Off to the races. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the 11-yard line.
Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, my son! Olay, olay, olay! Ready! My name is Hunt! Captain, 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 captain! Joe, Joe, Joe!
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Oh, my son! Captain, 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 captain! Ready! My name is Hunt! Bombers, bombers, bombers! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Looking out of the gun, it's Knicks. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. The coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Slot man in motion right. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Let's go now. 60, 60,
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
He brought down inside the 25. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hold my son. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Hold my son. Ready. Captain.
Throwing is Nix. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hold my son. Olay. Ready. Olay. Bombers. Joe.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going to air this one out for Joe. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one knocked away. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down. Give up the middle, and the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Broncos 56, Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Hold on, set. Ready.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing. Nix. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
That's good.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 32.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. Think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 56, Steelers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready! My name? Bombers, bombers, bombers. Banjo, banjo, banjo.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. The throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Joe. Ready! My name is Hudson. Captain. Olay.
To throw is Nix. Quick throw, taken in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Almost set. Ready! My name is Hudson.
Back to throw is Nix. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Almost set. Bombers. Joe. Captain. Olay.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Alan Lazard took down Denver. The PAT up and good. And the Broncos will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Steelers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On second down, they'll run. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hold my set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's Nix. He's going to air this one out for Joe. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. Broncos stretch things out even further.
70. Steelers 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A run now on second down. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's caught. Right side, it's Fireman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready. 19 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cougar 19. Take off.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.